Hi world, welcome to this video. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com. Let's get straight to the topic at hand. So if you have an Aries ascendant, a Cancer moon and a Libra sun, then this is your video. Interestingly, you have a sun opposite ascendant happening in your Aries Libra polarity. What does that mean? Let's delve straight into it. So the ascendant is the degree of the horizon that is of the zodiac, rising on the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of your birth. And the sign on which it falls is your rising sign. So when you walk into a room, people notice your ascendant. So as an Aries ascendant, you have a purposeful stride, you have piercing eyes, you're not afraid of eye contact, you raise your eyes, you exude the vibe of a leader, you are temperamental, you're edgy, you're impulsive, you're restless, and you like to start new things. You are the archetype of the pioneer, the initiator. You're the infant of the zodiac, of course, because as the sun enters Aries after the 30th degree of Pisces, which is the degree of archetypalization, the sun enters Aries and we have spring. But what happens when the soul enters Aries? It experiences a mini Big Bang. Aries is cardinal, fire, male, ruled by Mars, the god of war and strife, desires, sexuality. So it's a very sexual energy, high libido, and really going ahead, go get it energy. Okay, you're not afraid, you're not ready to back down, you're not afraid of eye contact. And this is what people see. They see your ruddy complexion, because remember, Aries rules the head. Okay, you have ruddy complexion, you love your highlights, prominent cheekbones, thin lips, narrow chin, sharp nose, and that really harsh look sometimes if you're not careful, devoid of compassion. Okay, this is not a compassionate sign, because as the infant of the zodiac, infants are all about me. So it's about selfishness, and as Stephen Forrest says, that the goal of Aries is enlightened selfishness. You're going to be selfish, but how enlightened are you about that process? Can you take me and make it we? After all, it's just the reversal of a letter, right? But with Aries, everything is new, right? As Ptolemy said in the Tetrabiblos, that it's very interesting quote. The moistness of spring forms the primary beginning in the zodiac, similar to the beginning of all animal life. So with Aries, everything explodes with freshness and newness and vibrancy and radiance. Okay, and life is beautiful. It's about soaking in new experiences. But remember, the agitating fires of Aries is not soothing, it's tumultuous, it's volatile, if anything, right? So the lessons and the shadows of Aries, of an Aries ascendant, has to deal with the infant growing up. Growing up is not an easy process. We all know that. The birth pains, growth pains, teeth pains, integrating with society, it can be quite a painful process. It is quite a painful process for all of us. We can't avoid it. So all the lessons of an Aries ascendant has to do with this infancy and all the pains associated with it. Okay, and remember that you are definitely a go-getter, but don't let anxiety and stress get to you, because Virgo, after all, is your 6th house. So Virgo deals with the digestion. Also, in some ways, it deals with nervousness. Virgo is ruled by Mercury in traditional astrology, and the sole ruler of Aries is Mercury. In traditional astrology, Mars rules Aries, but esoteric astrology gives the sole rulership to Mercury. So after all, Aries is about the higher mind, and Virgo is very much about the higher mind. It can be mutable earth, but it is definitely about your analytical brain and your mind, and how you process information and little detailing. So it's definitely sorry, this is Libra. Okay, so you don't have Virgo Sun. So here we are. I think I got distracted. Okay, let's get back to the discussion. So with Aries, everything is new, right? Everything is fresh. Everything. Yeah, Virgo is your 6th house. Sorry, yes. So it's going to be important. You work out. You do yoga, right? Now your sun, your moon is in Cancer. Right? So the moon is, as I said, that the ascendant is the mask you put on, how the world perceives you. As Jungian scholar Frida Fordham has said, that the mask is the persona. And the moon is the very antithesis to this. It is who you are when that mask comes off. It is who you are in your raw, naked power. Your emotions, how you connect, the idea of nurturing, how you were nurtured, how you nurture your mom, how you will be as a mom, your childhood, your everyday habit patterns. All this is the moon. Till about 7, probably, the people perceived your Cancerian moon more than your Aries ascendant, because kids don't have masks. But after 7, it was always Aries that came forth for people. Cancer took a backstage, and it's within you. It's your emotions, and you're deeply emotional. Cancer is the first sign that deals with emotions. 4th sign of the zodiac, the first water sign, cardinal. Here you have your ascendant in cardinal fire. Here you have your moon in cardinal water. And the moon, Cancer is a very special sign because it is a sign of the mother and the child, sign of nurturing, nurturance, and you know how you will be as mother. 4th house moon definitely means you are going to be very influenced by family foundations, very important to you. If they've been a source of wounding, then you probably substituted it with something else, them with something else, or you found your family and evolved and really connected with people, because Cancer wants to connect with people. Cancer is a true communal being. It's also full of loving wisdom. It's a Christ-filled sign. Its soul ruler is Neptune. It's of course, in traditional astrology, the moon rules Cancer. The breasts are ruled by Cancer. The head is ruled by Aries. So keep your head, and even anxiety, stress, migraine, hypertension, high blood pressure, all this can be a part and parcel if you give in to too much nervousness and anxiety and worry, okay, for nothing. Cancerians are known to be possessive. If your moon is afflicted, then you are, but moon is in rulership here, so it's beautiful, you know, you're harmonious with your emotions. If conflicted, you can give in to too much eating, wrong, incorrect eating, wrong timings, and develop stomach problems, okay? Or you can become very nagging, very possessive, very manipulative, and you know, it just won't work out for you, and you will not be truly able to connect with people, because connecting soul to soul is not about control, all right? And other than that, Cancer is about home and foundation. So your moon sign is who you really are, you know, so you are very, very connected to humanity as a whole. Truly you understand that humanity is the foundation, if you are channeling in the right vibes, the high vibes of a particular sign. Now, of this particular sign. Now, Libra Sun, as I said, your ascendant and Sun are in polarities. Libra and Aries are polarities. Okay, your 7th house Sun, relationships are important to you. You may marry someone important. Sun in the 7th house. The Sun is in fallen Libra, because Sun is exalted in Aries polarity. So you don't have a strong Sun. Your father may have been a pushover. People, you know, may have asserted themselves over him, and he may not have been able to respond, or he may not have been able to give you what you want in life, or I mean, or he may be very, very much into fairness and equality. Okay, and you also, because Sun is your ambitions, it's how you want the world to perceive you. But the ascendant is how the world perceives you. So the Libra Sun, you definitely want to be perceived as someone harmonious, someone who understands balance and fairness, someone who understands equilibrium, because Libra, the glyph of Libra is the scales. Scales means your karma will be weighed. Think of Ma'at and the feather, the heart and the feather, the Egyptian goddess Ma'at. So it's all about balance, here. It's all about you projecting a very balanced side. So you have this balance, you have the compassion, and you have this go-getter energy. So you should be able to do something beautiful, because with Libra ruled by Venus and of course by Uranus, and so ruler of Libra is Uranus. So if you think of that, Uranus is about innovation, and Venus is about beauty and harmony, and about money and finances and love. So you, depending of course where your 7th house ruler is placed, Venus, but you're definitely very interested in relationships, and you may even make money through a partnership or through marriage. 7th house is the domain of marriage, and your spouse, you may be very fair, very balanced, but you may not be very emotional. Libra is not known to be emotional, and Aries is not known to be emotional. So both sides of, your two sides, they want to suppress emotion, but your Cancer moon wants to emote, wants to feel, wants to really connect with fluidity. So again, balance is required. Feelings are as important as thoughts and actions, and integrating everything gives you wholeness or healing. Art, definitely painting, psychic visions, doing artistic things, maybe even being a lawyer. You can take up women's rights, all different kinds of things. So be the pioneer, be the nurturer, and at the same time be the balance that the world needs. The world needs balance, if anything. That is what the Buddha told us. Everything needs to be in balance, and hopefully your Libra Sun is giving it that balance. Take care, subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. Thank you.